What is going on, Halo fans? Your boy Patman here, back again with another video. This one's going to be part 2 of my audio series detailing the audio field recordings that the 343 Industries audio team has been working on. All these recordings can be found right on the official Halo Instagram. This is all real stuff that's been confirmed by 343, but just like in the last video, I'll give a disclaimer. This stuff could be cut, this stuff could be totally different sounding in the actual final version of the game, but I thought it'd be cool to let you guys hear this kind of stuff because it's Halo Infinite news that is scarce stuff as it is right now, which won't be for longer. But on top of that, I also want to do some speculating and let you guys know what I think. So let me know what you guys think of each field recording down in the comments below. I also mentioned this in the last video. If you guys want me to do a video every single time they release a new one of these, I can, or I could bunch them up like I have done with these 2 videos and do like 5 or 6 in one video. Let me know which form you guys would like to see in future videos. Click the like button if you guys like these kind of news updates, and also if you're new here, consider subscribing if you guys want to stay absolutely up to date on all the latest happenings in the world of Halo. Share the video out too because that really helps the channel get noticed. We are a small channel and all that kind of stuff really helps more than you guys know. Without further ado, let's get started with the first recording. Now this one is pretty straightforward if you ask me. Sounds like the sound of a future Mongoose. Mongooses, Mongai, Mongeese. It is a big debate within the community. What is the plural form of Mongoose? But that's what it sounds like to me. This is obviously a smaller vehicle, has a V6 engine in it as they note in the Instagram post, but I think it could be the sound of the Mongoose. Now this one sounds pretty straightforward as well, folks. Sounds like underwater explosions. This actually is underwater explosions. And you really have to think about these kind of things when making a video game, how every aspect of the sandbox interacts with the environment. So all those sounds that have to be in underwater, in corridors, in urban environments off of different forms of pavement, it's a pain in the butt making a video game. And I do not envy the team at 343. Nonetheless, this is pretty cool stuff that we're getting to see behind the scenes. This one's really interesting to me, guys, because it sounds like my favorite vehicle in Halo history, the Halo Reach Falcon. That was one of the only vehicles I could think of with a propeller blade just like a helicopter, and it just gives me that kind of vibe. Now the jet, who knows? Could be a new vehicle, could be some sort of jet that we've had before in the Halo series. I can't remember the name of it in Halo 4 in the campaign, but we had that kind of jet in Halo Reach. We had the Saber, so maybe it's one of those vehicles returning. Could be something completely new. Could it maybe even be for a weapon? You never know. Doesn't have to necessarily be for a vehicle. Now this one's really hard. I have no idea. This is going to be like pure just guess. Sounds maybe like some Promethean things going on in the background there, especially with some of the really wonky sounds, almost Predator sounding sounds. So not sure what to make of these sounds. They sound cool as hell, but just not sure how I can apply it to previous Halo games. Could be something completely new. This one's a lot easier for me. It sounds very mechanical, sounds almost Promethean, but also I can get some Covenant vibes from this. I'm thinking some Ghost sounds. A lot of the stuff sounds like maybe a boost for a Ghost, like the acceleration. I think I hear maybe a power down or power up of a Covenant vehicle. That's what I'm getting from these kind of sounds, and let me know what you guys think. Another hard one for me to really predict. I'm going to go out pure speculation, just throw something out there just because this thing has treads. This is like a really old school tractor, like something very rare you rarely find. And I'm going to go ahead and say maybe Scorpion for the treads and stuff, but the actual sounds that that thing is emitting, I have no idea what they're going to use that for. Could be a whole new vehicle. This one's pretty straightforward to me as well. This is obviously something to do with UNSC vehicles like your Warthog or your Mon guy. anything with tires really on different surfaces. That's what they're trying to get the recordings of here. So that is pretty cool. Obviously, we're going to have several different surfaces to be exploring on Zeta Halo and Halo Infinite, because there's going to be a bunch of different kinds of environments. Quick plug to one of my previous videos where I go in depth about the environment of Zeta Halo. If you guys want to check that out, I think it's a pretty good video.
Well, that's nice. Yeah.
Correct. This is with the 300 Whisper. It would be single.
Let me just say, I love the amount of realism. Obviously, these are real sounds, but how gritty they sound and what they're going for with Infinite. And obviously, this is bullet penetration sounds, bullets ricocheting off different surfaces, and especially the final sound that you hear there where he smashes the vehicle with the sledgehammer. That's obviously a collision sound for vehicles or something like that. So that was really cool. I just love these kind of, like, the amount of creativity. I don't have a single creative bone in my body. You guys have watched my videos. You know this is to be true. And the amount of creativity that you have to come up with on a sound design team, I think it's just really cool how they're coming up with all these different noises, especially for a futuristic game. It's different when you're like a Call of Duty and you have real world stuff to go off of, modern weapons, things like that. When you go into the future and you got alien technology and things like that, that's where it really starts to get creative. And I just, applaud the team at 343 for all this crazy stuff they have to do. Obviously, any developer that goes through this, making fantasy games, anything sci-fi, I mean, it's not easy. So this is really cool stuff. I can't wait to make future videos on this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe for more Halo news, and I hope to catch you guys on either previous or future video of mine. So until that time, I'm your boy Patman, and I'm out.